Alright, hello. I'm Brandon, and this is my game Energy Crisis. So the way this game works is you're using batteries as a source of ammunition, and you shoot energy to defeat robots. So this is the tutorial. It shows you how to melee, and how to pick up batteries, reload them, and fire them. And when robots die, they drop little charging fields that you stand in. It'll charge your batteries for you. And you can also, as you just saw, you can melee an enemy that's about to die, and that'll charge faster, and it'll charge more. So here's the second level now we're in. This is a little more open area, and there's some random enemies for you to shoot and kill here. And again, you can shoot them until they're red, and then melee to charge directly. And there's little stuff to find here. There's actually a little secret down here. There we go. Yep, just eat an energy bar, pick up a battery, and notice, just looking at it, the recording's very choppy. It's because my computer is not very good. I don't think necessarily the game itself has bad performance, it's just my computer's very old. Anyway, there's a part where a big mob shows up and you can try and fight him, but it's kind of hopeless the way you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to run where these little lights are, duck down this alleyway, and sneak in through this little door. That'll bring you into the building. This is a little office, and really in here you just find the shotgun. And this is where you can see there's actually two different types of batteries, and it's kind of hard to tell. So I have an option in here where you can turn on little battery labels that'll show you exactly what the batteries are. There's AA and there's D. AA goes into the pistol, D goes into the shotgun. And just kick open this door here, a bunch of enemies waiting for us. Just mow these guys down. So you're taking some damage here, so you want to be careful with this kind of stuff, but also you want to run up a melee because that way you can get the most energy out of these guys. This is, you inspect this little barn here. You're like, oh yeah, it's a farm. I can go escape to this farm. So this actually brings you back to the same scene. It's just a different location in the scene. And pick up a little battery off of here. It's a 9-volt, and that powers this power pole, which works as a turret. And if you look down at the ground, you can see the robots are getting shot by this thing. And you can just kind of fire at them from up here, but you're going to run out of energy if you do that. So you want to go down and actually face them head on. But it gets kind of crazy because there's a lot in here. And if you realize this is a bad idea, you can run back here, and there's actually some stuff in this garage here. So a little health pack, another battery for you. And you can actually go back to the same door, and it'll bring you back up to the roof. Still in the same scene, so everything's just as it was when you left it. And you can just keep firing through here. And you're invincible when you melee, but not when you're inside the bubble. I experimented with it, and this is the one that felt the most fair. Alright, that's all of them. And this guy is actually the one from the start, so you can take him out too, but it's not needed for this. You just have to clear out this mob. Alright, this is a country road. You actually don't have to fight any of these guys here, so I'm just gonna fly by here and take the batteries, and I'm taking some hits, but it's okay. There's some health coming up. And here's the farm. This is the final level. So there's a lot of ammo around here, a lot of batteries. I'm just gonna pick everything up here. And you have to turn the power on here, and that's how you beat the game. So there's a big car battery you get. And here's something that I want to showcase. The car battery takes a lot to charge, but it's at the very end, and the battery's charged from left to right. But you can actually swap the places here, and this way you can prioritize what you want to be charging here. So I want to charge the car battery first. And now that the car battery's here, there's going to spawn infinite enemies until the car battery is full. So you gotta get this charged. And there's actually a power pole here. You can see a 9-volt here. The 9-volt has to be fully charged, so I'm gonna bring that up. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna bring the 9-volt up to the front. Oh, if it lets me. Come on now. There we go. Alright, so this is the 9-volt. And it's gonna charge that already. So cool, now we have that. I'm gonna bring the car battery back up front now because I want that to get charged, and we can just waste everything else right here. And now it's just a matter of charging this car battery, but you can see it's getting kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and kick this thing on, and this will help us out a little bit. I'm gonna run into these little charging fields because I need that car battery filled up. And once this car battery is full, we just have one more little wave of enemies, and then we'll reach the ending. And I guess I'll just show you the whole thing here because we're almost at the end. And there's a nice little cutscene at the end. Okay. Sorry to use the power pole early. Probably shouldn't have, because this final wave is actually pretty difficult. Here we go. Put the battery in. The generator's now on, and it's gonna spawn a lot of enemies. And this is the last little showdown. And I'm just gonna make sure I get as much charge as I can in these. Don't want to run out of ammo, because that's when it gets really difficult. Just take these guys down. Health's doing pretty good. There's actually a little energy bar in here to fill up my health for me. There we go. Oh, it's another battery in here I actually missed. And is this the last guy? Yep, it is. And now we get a final cutscene. And there we go. So this is a little overview of all the carnage you have ensued over this final level. And then it just takes it back to the menu. You can play again. And if you lose during the game, which I surprisingly didn't there, then it takes you back to the main menu. You gotta beat it all in one run. But it's a very short game. Alright, thank you.